Oh my god, he clicked the button. Oh. So I made a purchase. Due to me doing a couple Blade Slayers and getting a bit of contraband yesterday, I have acquired myself an Inferno Apex and 32 Inferno Vertexes, which means that I can craft the SOS flare. So, I guess I'm just gonna get to crafting. So we put the vertexes in the corners, the warning flare goes on bottom, and the molten powder in the middle, with the sulfur on top, and we get an alert flare. Now this gives 50% base mana regen, 20% vitality, 20 true defense, and 10 ferocity, which is kind of cracked, honestly. But that pales in comparison to the SOS flare with an Inferno Vertex, or Inferno Apex, which costs over 1 billion coins, 16 Inferno Vertexes, which is half a billion coins, 2 stacks of molten powder, 60 mil, the alert flare, which we just crafted, and Wilson's engineering plants, that gives us 125% base mana regen, 30 vitality, 25 true defense, 10 ferocity, and 5 attack speed. That's insane. I got 2,000 carpentry XP, that's crazy. Oh my god, that's hot. So now I have a couple things to add to it to max it out, like the mana disintegrators. And the sapphire power scroll. And then we put on the jalapeno book, which gives 5 crit damage and 1 crit chance, which is very helpful for things like Kudra, or even dungeons, technically. Oh my god. So if we take out my old Overflux power orb, and we compare the two, it gives 25% more base mana regen, 25 more vitality, which is insane. 10, and then instead of the 25 strength though, it gives 10 ferocity and 5 bonus attack speed, which is actually crazy. Now, one spot where I want to test the SOS flare, because I don't have G-Drag bank for my G-Drag, is actually Void Blooms, because I don't need G-Drag bank for that. So, I guess I'm going to try Void Bloom and then see my first thoughts on the SOS flare. Void Bloom, tier 4 with the SOS flare. Let's see how this goes. I definitely did not fail 2 bosses in a row. But so far, it seems like my health is staying afloat. Man, the server's lagging. Oh my god. This feels so nice. My mana is still above 1,000 the entire fight. I don't have my magic find equipment or magic find swap set on me. But that was pretty easy kill, to be fair. I personally think that the Overflux may have been better because of the 2.5% of max health HP per second. But where I think that the SOS flare will really shine is if I do a RCM boss. So let me try that real quick. So I've been doing a couple bosses with it, and one thing I noticed is that if I shoot on my SOS flare while spawning even, I can like spam my hyper rounds to all the mobs and I barely run out of mana. Like I'm staying at almost 5k this entire time and I was just not trying to conserve my hyper mana, which is very nice. If I go to the top and then spawn real quick, shoot at my flare. my health is staying pretty high, above half for most of the fight, and I ended the fight with like 4,000 mana remaining, which is kind of nice. One spot where I want to try it and see how well it fares is just in a Blaze Slayer, actually. So I'm just gonna get on like a Reaper Mask and Crimson and see if I can just tank the Blaze Slayer forever. Shoot down my SOS player and just one of Atonement. Can I just tank it? This is the tier 4 Inferno. Every damage I take just seems to be getting instantly recovered by my Vitality. And I'm like barely taking any damage at all. This is actually great. It's insane. Like, even when I do get hit, it just gets regen instantly due to the Vitality. For my quick tests with the SOS Flare, I would say that it's quite good if you're doing something like that needs mana due to its low mana cost and its high mana like regeneration. But if you're doing something Berserker related, the stats that it gives are kind of underwhelming, honestly. They feel like it's barely an increase damage wise, but the vitality that it gives does provide for a good amount of survivability. If you aren't filthy rich or received a large amount of coins recently, I would advise not getting the SOS Flare. It's kind of a scam, honestly.